This podcast is part of the Blueberry Network, where listeners and podcasters come together. Find out more at blueberrywithnoease.com.
The Eat, Sleep, Write podcast is brought to you by generous grant from the Built on Dreams Media Network, with additional funding by the Sims Media Foundation, and from the generosity of listeners like you.
Stand by, please. Rolling on 6 now. On set.
Welcome to another edition of Voices of the Writers, read by myself and Eat, Sleep, Write poetry editor, Nikki and Schmutz. Put on your headphones, listen closely, and escape the world for a few minutes. With your headphones on and tuning out the world, you'll have a much more intimate experience listening to the poetry, stories, and vignettes on the go, during your break at work, or while you're exercising or jogging. The Eat, Sleep, Write podcast is also brought to you by the generous cooperation of the Writers World Facebook group. Join the Writers World Facebook group, a solicitation-free writers group for writers of fiction, nonfiction, and poetry. A writing group that concentrates on critique of posted material.
Bully by Daniel VanGilder. Read by Nikki and Schmutz. You are right. Whispers pass my teeth. You are always right. Forgive this illusionary trespass. In your world, I must accept defeat. Verbally beaten, bruised by word. I must accept a wrongness I do not feel. I must accept that my lips should remain closed. I must restrain the words. I must be strong for not breaking. But you are not right. You have no reason to force your will. I will no longer give my demons names. Mirrors will no longer be my bane. Tears will no longer flow. No, I will not watch as you do as you wish. Waiting for small moments, affections before the night ends, I take back that power. I take back the days I spent holding your ego. I take back all the moments I did not fail. I take back the missing pieces of a puzzle. I take back every breath you held from my lungs.
If you're looking for a community that offers tools, support, and advice to start your own adventures in writing, then prepare to have the cauldron of your imagination stirred. I started the Eat, Sleep, Write podcast so more people could understand what it's like to be a writer and to get more eyes on the author's books. My goal is to help writers, authors, and poets achieve the success they so richly deserve. I salute their success in writing.
Thank you for listening to another edition of the Eat, Sleep, Write podcast, located at eatsleepwrite.net. Please send any questions, comments, or suggestions to comments@eatsleepwrite.net. Please consider a donation to support the Eat, Sleep, Write podcast. Donations can be sent to our PayPal address at donations@eatsleepwrite.net. Once in a lifetime, the theme music for the Eat, Sleep, Write podcast, courtesy of Stephen Paul, all rights reserved, used by permission. Please join us again for the next edition of the Eat, Sleep, Write podcast.